I want to give a huge thanks to PTCGO Store for sponsoring the channel. PTCGO Store is a great website where you are able to buy Pokemon trading card game online codes at some of the best prices. Now, of course, able to order Sword and Shield Rebel Clash codes. Be sure to use code CHIP5 at checkout to get 5% off your order, or click the link in my description below. Once again, that is code CHIP5 to get yourself 5% off your order. Thanks, PTCGO Store. What is going on, guys? Chip here. Welcome back to another Pokemon TCG online video, where today we're going to be taking a look at a Milotic V deck. Now, I did play this deck on my stream a couple nights ago. Had a great time hanging out with everyone and playing this and building this list from scratch live on stream. And shoutouts to the Twitch chat as well, because that is where the idea for the Arceus Prism Star came in. So we'll talk about that in just a moment. But Milotic V here was a card that was in my top 10 cards of Rebel Clash, just because I think there's so much potential here with Aqua Impact being able to do a ton of damage when combined with the brand new Galar Mine. So it was just about finding the right way to power this guy up and the right way to support it. And I think that we have found a way to make this deck actually very solid and hit super, super hard. Now, we are going to have kind of a hard time against a lot of the VMAX decks. Dragapult, for example, is a Stage 1, 320, 330 HP Pokemon with 1 Retreat. Aqua Impact only doing more damage to Pokemon with higher Retreat. And Galar Mines only increases by 2. And, of course, Absol does not affect Evolution Pokemon. But we can hit for big numbers on just about anything else we're going to go up against. And I was originally playing this deck with the Victini from Cosmic Eclipse, I believe. No, Unbroken Bonds, Victory Sign, Unified Minds. Search your deck for up to 2 basic energy cards of different types and attach them to your Pokemon in any way that you like. So the idea was that with Fire Energies, we could utilize that to power up Milotic on turn 1. But someone suggested the Arceus Prism Star. We know we were already playing Eldegoss. We threw in the Pheromosa as well, since if we have a Grass, Water, and Lightning Pokemon on our bench, we can search our deck for up to 3 basic energy cards and attach them to our Pokemon in any way that we like. So we instantly power up a Milotic all the way on turn 1. For that reason, I actually have been choosing to go second with this deck a lot, and it's been pretty consistent at getting the turn 1 Arceus attack off. I don't think in the games today we made it happen, but definitely on stream the other night we made it happen a few times. Absol, of course, Dark Ambition increases the active Pokemon's basic retreat cost by a colorless, so that makes us do more damage with Aqua Impact. So let's go ahead and expand it here and talk about some of the other card inclusions, and this is probably a big one here, another brand new card, and that is Sonia. Lets us search our deck for up to 2 basic Pokemon or up to 2 basic energy cards, reveal them, and put them in our hand, and this works out great, honestly. Turn 1, Sonia for Dedenne plus Arceus Prism Star lets us get this guy out. We've got the 4 switch, so we can get it active pretty reasonably, and we'll definitely be drawing a lot of cards with the Dedenne. We are playing just 3 Welder, which probably feels pretty weird. It felt pretty weird to me, but we actually only end up usually Weldering maybe once a game, even if that, honestly. And if we want more, we can always get it back with a Happy Match on Eldegoss V. 2 Boss's Orders, as well as the new card to give us a little gust. Tool Scrappers, because we want to deal with things like Air Balloon that can mess with our numbers. Definitely has a big impact. 3 Vitality Band. This actually is a super relevant card. It lets us get to 220 on a Zacian pretty easily with just a Galar Mines in play. So Vitality Band actually helps us fix a lot of math. It also lets us get to 270 to knock out things like Rillaboom VMAX or, something... not Rillaboom VMAX, sorry. Rowlet Nololan Exeggutor, which we played against in the video today. Also against something like Mewtwo and Mew Tag Team, or a Pikachu Zekrom with a big charm on it. There's just a lot of really good math for the Vitality Band, so glad that we have decided to include that. And then, of course, the 4 Galar Mine, really kind of why the deck can function as it does. The retreat cost of both active Pokemon is 2 colorless more. So that's the list. Let me know what you guys think of it in the comments down below, as always, and I hope you enjoy the games. Going up against Baby 5000, we'll just say that. They're going to go ahead and call the flip. We win. I will go ahead and choose to go second. I'm pretty sure with this deck that's the strat you want to employ. Just trying to get off the turn 1 Arceus is very good. Obviously, this hand is very bad, but there are some things we could top deck that would make it a bit better. You know, at least a quick ball or something like that would be really good. We are going up against Baby Blounds, which is probably going to be a pretty tough matchup. But we'll see what we can make happen. They're just going to go ahead and get Zacian turn 1. Ooh, put a Heat Factory in play for me. Nope, didn't happen. That's okay. And it'll be our turn. That's so bad. That is so bad. Oh, no. Okay, well... Oh, and how do we see this many energies turn 1? It's just not right. Well, we'll go ahead and ditch the Marshadow here. Looks like we're not going with the... Not going to be going with the Arceus play here. We can get a turn to attack with the Milotic thanks to the 2 fire energies in hand, so that's at least something. That's at least something. And they just have to Intrepid Sword again, so rough start for our opponent, I guess? Or they're waiting to attack this instead of this? I don't know. I don't really know what's going on, but this is actually totally safe here. I'm actually just going to pass here. Because next turn, I mean, I could attach, retreat, attack, but what we can do, I mean, they don't have a way to knock this out, realistically. What we can do next turn is Marnie this huge hand and then attack. Maybe we should have just attacked, though, because they would have needed Switch. I mean, they've got such a big hand, though. And yeah, they just have to Intrepid Sword. This is actually great, then. Okay, so this pays off for us. Maybe a little risky. And yeah, I'm just going to go attach and hit them with the good old Marnie. They've spent 3 turns Intrepid Sorting. Now they have been Marnied down to effectively not very much. And I'm going to put the Arceus in play. I'm not sure that we're actually ever even going to use it. Actually, do I just switch here? Will I ever actually use Float Up? Gosh, we've got no energies left. I might just Float Up to actually put the energies back in the deck. But at a minimum here, I'm going to go ahead and take the knockout. And we'll see where that gets us. We got the Sonia in hand, so we can attack with a Arceus next turn if we wanted to, but we don't even have that much energy left in the deck. We need to find the Ordinary Rod pretty soon here to just put a couple back. But here comes a quick ball. They ditch a Welder, which is questionable, but that must mean that they've got another one in hand or something like that. And that was the best thing to get rid of. Yeah, Flint away, Lucky Egg, Space, and then this last card must be a Welder, right? Surely. Yeah. So they get that energy acceleration. A top deck of a boss's orders would be pretty cool. Oh, the old Scoop-diddy, Goop-diddy. But they can only hit us for 150. Well, 200. They're 10 short of knocking us out, so that's good, actually. I'll honestly, like, this is great. Yeah, they're just going to hit us for 100 as well. I will certainly take that as we get a Milotic. And they're just going to go ahead and concede the game. So we ended up being maybe a little greedy to pass that turn as opposed to just knocking out the Bucephalon. But it pays off for us because we're able to Marnie them and just go from there. So, you know, taking down the Baby Blounds, I'll take it. K Sombrina here. Grass, Lightning, Psychic, and one other type. Missed it there at the end. So not... We'll just have to see what it is, I guess. We're going to lose the flip. See what they choose to do. I think generally we do want to go second. They are going to choose to let us go first, so maybe a little unfortunate. But honestly, this is a pretty good hand for going second. If we are able to get a Welder next turn with at least an energy, we should be pretty good off. Okay. So is this probably like Mewtwo, something like that? It could be like a Rillaboom deck, potentially. Yeah. So I'm honestly not even sure if we will go for the Arceus play this turn, this game. I'm going to go ahead and just get down the Pheromosa, I guess for now. We could quick ball out another thing, but We'll just go with this for now. Throw down the Absol. And go with the Dead change. There's a Welder. No energy, unfortunately. But, oh, well, I was going to say, but Sonia gets us energy. That's not going to be very helpful, though. I'm actually just going to switch into Pheromosa here. And pass it over to our opponent. If it is Ultimate Mewtwo, that does mess up. I mean, this does mess up their, like, Air Balloon plus Shining Vine options that they might have. Of course, they can still switch. But let's see what they got. Here comes a Quick Ball. Ditch is a Grass, so thinking now, probably a Rillaboom deck. Yep, Rowlet and Alolan Exeggutor. I wonder if they are playing the Rillaboom VMAX. That is going to be a question that I have. And Netball probably just going to get a Grookey. And let's see if they have the switch to get off the turn 1 Super Growth. I haven't played a supporter yet, so definitely could get that. Big Charm. There is the switch. And a Cynthia. That is probably best case scenario turn 1 for our opponent, so more power to you. We can attack with Arceus this coming turn, get some guys powered up. And yep, here comes Rillaboom. Oh no, he bodied me. Why does he play Absol in this deck? Oh, that's so bad for us. Well, okay, so what we can do now is put this guy down, Welder to it, and then if we draw an energy or switch, we can still move the active. So that's what we'll do. And hit him with the Trinity Star. This will also negate the Big Charm. Doesn't matter too much for our math purposes. I'm going to go water here, and a grass, or sorry, a fire over there. So Arceus coming in pretty handy at this point. And we'll see where we have to go from here. We're hitting for 200 on this right now. So with a Galar Mine and a Vitality Band, or we're hitting for 210. So with a Galar Mine, actually with just Galar Mine, that would be enough. I keep thinking Galar Mine only increases it by 1. But it's better than I think it is, so I need to keep that in mind. Here comes a Voltage Beat. I guess something to be mindful of for us is a turn of Tropical Hour GX. That could be pretty bad for us. We do get Marnie. I think I'm fine with that. Not anymore. Not a hand I love seeing there. And it's going to be a Calming Hurricane. Let's see a top deck of a Galar Mine one time. Switch. Doesn't quite get us there. We could just put them to sleep, actually, with a Hypno Splash. That doesn't seem too bad. Yeah. Because we're hitting right now for 210, like I said. Yeah, so we get a 2-hit KO regardless. And if they do stay asleep, we are in a... Oh, such a good spot. They need Switch to get out of this, which is definitely reasonable because they could Voltage Beat and Energy. Like, they could go Switch plus Voltage Beat. 2 energies to either Grookey or Absol. So that is going to be big for us if we're able to make that happen. They do get the Marnie back, which I'm fine with. Obviously, our hand is not the best at the moment. Here comes a Quick Ball. And they do play the Rillaboom V, and I assume the Rillaboom VMAX as well. So we can get to a 1-hit KO on this thing. Oh, and they just have to pass. That is excellent. Perfect. I'm going to go and just attach this because if we do top deck a Welder, that's a way to draw some cards. And yeah, Aqua Impact will be doing enough here to pick up the KO. Hypno Splash would have done it as well, but, you know, we're here for Aqua Impacts, right? That's what we signed up for. That's probably why you clicked on this video, so... we did prize 2 Galar Mines, so nice that we took one there. And here is the VMAX, which does have a 3 retreat, but 330 HP. So if we want to get a knockout on the Rillaboom VMAX, we'll need Galar Mine plus both Absol to increase the retreat cost to 7. Which is kind of crazy. Definitely could happen, though. Let's see what we get here. Quick Ball, Galar Mine, and an Energy not quite. But if we top deck... Oh, the swell. That's big. That's big. We could, of course, Sonia. If we still top deck Galar Mine, we still actually just have the game. But regardless, we just hit this thing as hard as we can, I'm pretty sure. Let's see it. Because we do have the Marshadows. Nope. Not the top deck we were looking for. Okay. So in this instance, I want to go attach here. And Marnie. Probably should have just thrown the Vitality Band down, thinking about it a little more. And let's think here. We are down a bit of energy. This would be our third switch down as well. They can probably close the game out with the boss's orders. Let's see, what are we hitting for? It's got a 3. Wait, it should have a... Oh, no, it's not a basic. That's right. Oh, yeah. It's not a basic. I gotta remember that. So, yeah, the Absol would not have done it for us. I think we just go for the hit. 160. Respectable damage. And I think it's probably going to come down to if they are able to... Ooh, the Malolana, that's big. I was going to say, it's probably going to come down to if they're able to get the Gust on the Dedenne next turn to close out the game. But Malolana does change things a bit. Well, I think we're still going to have to go with the Arceus and likely just hit and hope. Hit and pray. We should have one more water in the deck, I think. And he's just going to hit us with the... Ooh, Shining Vine up to Dedenne, leaving the Milotic in play. Oh, wait, do we not just win? Yeah, if we can find Absol, we just... If we can find Galar Mine, we just win with this hand. Right? Yeah, so we're going to go for that. Sonia for the Absol. We do... How many quick balls do we have left? 2 plus multiple Sonias. I'm just going to go to Dedenne. Yes, we can research theoretically. Yeah. No, we need Marshadow plus Absol. So we can get those 2 pieces with Sonia. So we should just go ahead and do it. Resetting hole. So right now we are hitting for... Or Vitality Band would get us there, right? Yeah, because we're hitting for 250, 260. So we need either Vitality Band... Vitality Band or Galar Mine gets us the win here. 6 cards to do it. And we got the Galar Mine. Lucky enough. Made sense since we hadn't seen a single one that entire game. But hitting for 360 damage. You can see why Milotic is so strong. Just able to do a ton of damage and knock out these huge tag team Pokemon with so much HP. Getting a game against C41GGY Chiggy, I guess, probably is what they're trying to go with there. And we do lose the flip. So they'll get to choose who goes first. They're going to go ahead and opt to go first. I think I am generally pretty fine with that as we open up a pretty solid hand. And should likely be able to get the turn 1 Arceus attack off, as long as it's not prized and we can draw an energy off of a Dedenne. So, yeah, looking solid to me as they start Jirachi. So, perfect that we put Absol in play for that reason. And it is going to be a Lucario Melmetal GX deck, probably with Zacian as well. We should be able to one-hit KO these things pretty easily with some Absols and Galar Mines in play. So they're going to go ahead and just Quick Ball, ditching Malolana, and probably just going to get a Zacian to Intrepid Sword to close out the turn. So with a 3 retreat cost, we can make it 5, 6, 7 with Galar Mine plus double Absol, meaning we'll hit for 350, 360 with Milotic. So even after full metal wall and a metal frying pan, we'll be able to get the KO. It does look like they're playing Copper Raja VMAX most likely, so that's very cool as well. Mixing it up, trying out something new and unique. Love to see that, as opposed to just the same old with things like Baby Blacephalon and ADP. So glad to see people mixing it up. We're just gonna go get Arceus, Prism Star, and the Dedenne. We did prize Pheromosa, so we're gonna have to draw into our Eldegoss here and put that in play in order to attack this turn. We got the energy, but we did miss the Eldegoss or Quick Ball. Pretty unfortunate there. We can actually just go ahead and put second Absol down. I don't know. Our bench would get kind of clogged up at that point. I'm just going to click done, because that would prevent them from being able to go attach a skateboard retreat, but I guess Galar Mine's increasing the retreat cost even more already, so they need to replace the stadium as well. It is just going to be Crushing Hammer, so they've got some disruption in their list. Worth noting for sure. There is the Kaparaja VMAX. It does have 4 retreats and then 6 retreat with the Galar Mine, so we should be able to knock this out in one hit. Well, actually not even, right? Because 6 retreats, that's 300 damage. We can max out at 320 on it, so we cannot even knock out a Kaparaja VMAX, of course, because Absol only affects basic Pokemon. And they're getting off a switch. Wonder here if they're going to go for a full metal wall if they get the energy, or if they'll just hit us with a steel fist. They probably want to get off a full metal wall as quick as possible, I would imagine. They get down their own Absol as well. Oh, but they whiffed an energy, I guess, and just have to pass. We do draw into a Tool Scrapper, so we got to ditch that. That's okay. And I think I do want to put down the other Absol and just research. So we're losing a Milotic, but we need to leave a bench spot open for Eldegoss if we get it. We didn't get there. That's not great. That's really not great. So we're just going to have to attach and pass back to our opponent. Wow, slow game on our part. But the double Absol here, I think, is going to be important to knock out Lucario Melmetal through the metal frying pan and through a full metal wall GX. So definitely wanted to go ahead and get this attachment here. They could, of course, go for a hammer, but I don't want to just lose the energy to getting it discarded via Trinity Star. Hammer heads once again. We did draw our second Tool Scrapper at a pretty inopportune time, and Dedenne means we probably won't be able to use Trinity Star if we have to go for that. We can Welder, though. That's pretty good. Into Quick Ball plus Water Energy. Perfect. So I'm going to go Quick Ball away the Welder. Get Eldegoss. And I think we will just Eldegoss back a Boss's Orders, honestly. Maybe a Marnie is pretty good. Oh, we don't have a Marnie down, do we? Sonia. Yeah, we can go with Sonia. Okay. Eldegoss V. Research. I guess we probably should just take Research. That makes the most sense. And we'll go with the Trinity Star. A pretty annoying play from them would be if they were to, like, Boss's Orders and, knock this out here. I think I'm going to go ahead and put all these energies on it so that we can Hypno this thing, put this thing to sleep. Alright, so there's the other energy. Crushing Hammer. Gets rid of... Oh, I should have gotten another water out. That's kind of a mistake. For that reason, exactly. I was thinking, like, I want to make sure I have enough waters for the next Milotic, but that's the exact reason why it would have been good to just attach a second one from the deck. So kind of a slow, scuffed, whatever you want to say, game from both of us, honestly. We do get Water Energy plus Vitality Band. Actually, also get Boss's Orders here, so maybe we should bring up Caparaja and just hit it now. Put it to sleep. Force them to get a switch. They are down 1 already. But we do need to find a way to move the Arceus still, if we want to do that. They're just going to go with the Steel Fist. So still not GXing. Alright. On to us. Quick Ball doesn't really help. I mean, actually putting 40 damage on this thing makes it so we can knock it out later with a Milotic. So that works out for me as well. I guess they probably have some sort of healing cards, but this also could just be stuck. And I'm just gonna go ahead and attach this here. And a Trinity Star for nothing, I'm pretty sure. Got 1 welder left. Yeah, Trinity Star for nothing. Next turn we can attach here, retreat, and hit for 310 to knock this out. Mallow and Lana would be pretty unfortunate. They are down 1, but they could pretty reasonably tag call for it. Here comes a Quick Ball. Just gonna ditch a metal. There's a Fione. Metal Saucer. Probably just gonna try to start powering this. No, gonna go with this, okay. And a Marnie, they need to hit a switch here. If they don't, we're in a pretty solid spot. And we actually get into a switch, which is great. Primate Wisdom, are they digging for the switch? Let's see it. Do they find one? Crushing Hammer, I guess that's a good card for them as well if they hit heads. Okay, thank goodness. I think that's 50-50 on flips, so that makes sense. I mean, they did get off of water earlier, so, you know, makes sense that they would miss once in a while. And they're probably just going to have to pass, and then we're going to get to switch into Milotic V, and we're going to hit for a ton of damage, knocking out Caparaja VMAX. So, let's see. Do they have it? Yes? No? Maybe? So? Doesn't look like it. And see, I think I would have really liked to see them get an energy attachment to the Zacian last turn so that they had a response more set up to knock out, or on this turn, so they could theoretically have an easier response to knock out Milotic. They can still get Metal Saucer plus attachment, so that's not super unreasonable. But, I mean, yeah, all we have to do here is go switch, and we're going to just go with the good old Aqua Impact. 310 damage, taking a knockout on the VMAX. Caparaja there. Get a Sonia from the prizes, and, yeah, we're looking A-okay in my eyes. This cannot knock us out. It can hit us for a full metal wall, which won't be great. But we'll deal with that. We'll cross that bridge when we get there, which is looking like right about now. Yep. We can still knock this thing out. It does have a 5 retreat right now. We are down 2 Galar Mines. A lot of energies. Let me go ahead and just attach here. And we are going to hit him with the Marnie. Looking for a switch. Nope, that's fine. And we are gonna pass. They do get a 2-hit knockout. I would love to find our Ordinary Rod. The bench does get kind of clogged up with the Absols. I mean, that's the reason I think only the 2 are really necessary. So, I mean, maybe the turn we Boss's Orders the Caparaja VMAX. Ooh, here's his Boss's Orders. He's going to just bring up our Arceus. I'm kind of okay with this. If we top deck a fire energy, we should be a-okay. But we're down 5 now. What else would we send up here? I mean, Eldegoss can take a hit, plus we can shuffle it back. So maybe that's a little safer. And plus, if we do hit the energy for Welder, we could draw Switch. We do actually just draw the Switch. So let's go attach here. Sure. And pass. I guess I could have... Oh, actually, no. This was bad. I should have just attached here so that in 2 turns we can Aqua Impact. I'm thinking too hard about trying to use Float up here for the memes, which is just bad and not necessary, so ignore me. It will clear up a bench spot, I guess. Alright, 150. On to our turn. We do top deck Dedenne. So let's think here. We can go Quick Ball. Okay. Quick Ball away the Welder for Marshadow. Get off the resetting hole. Attach here. And Dedenne change. And we're going with the float up. Now we can get back our Welder, theoretically. We can Ordinary Rod, do both. We'll put back a Milotic, just 1, and 2 fires. We'll have 2 waters in the deck as well. Vitality Bands. And actually, yeah, we'll just go with Research here. There's a bunch of energies. There's Quick Ball for the Eldegoss back, but we didn't get the water energy. We'll have to draw that. And float up. 0 damage. We'll shuffle the Pokemon back. And I'm going to just send up the Dedenne-GX. I maybe should have put back a Marshadow in addition to Milotic. Yeah. Yeah, I should have done that. But they might just be retreating here and attacking with Zacian. Or switching, okay. Dang, I think I've messed this game up. I should have just attached to Milotic last turn. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Sonia, not gonna be... Actually, no, yeah, not helpful. So we need to draw one of our 2 water energies this turn. I guess they can't knock us out. They need double switch. Eldegoss for the Welder. Two fires. There's the water energy. That's pretty good. Oh, if we had put back the Marshadow, we got the Quick Ball. We could have taken a knockout here. Let's Quick Ball this away. We do have the other Galar Mines in the deck. So for that reason, we'll go like this. We'll hit him with a Hypno Splash, put him to sleep, snooze away Little Zacian. They do stay asleep, so that's great. So we're hitting it for 220 minus 60, so that is enough to get the KO next turn. If they could set up another Zacian, that would be pretty bad. But we might just be able to pull this off. They are down all 4 Crushing Hammers. They're down double Swell. So if they don't get another Swell, I'm okay with that. Ooh, the Fione, though. I think we just go with Eldegoss, right? We go attach, float up again. Is that what we're going with? There's another Caparajah. I'm not expecting them to ever really be able to power this up again. Yeah, they're just attaching Intrepid Sword. Draws them 3. And they do wake up. Alright, so we don't have any... I mean, that's pretty good, the pan, I guess. So they just... We have to attach this here so they can't just pass. And we pass. I guess they could power up the second VMAX. Not having a boss's orders left. Ugh, feels bad. Here comes Primate Wisdom. This is going to be a close one. Because, I mean, if they do knock us out this turn, then... yeah. Then now we knock this out. They can't knock this out immediately, but they can theoretically knock it out with Caparajah VMAX. And the thing is actually, they just win the game with a Phione. I do have 2 energy left, don't I? Do I have 2 energy left? Or my last 2 cards 2 energies? I think so. So, I guess that would be okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... Wait, hang on. It's 4, so 1... Yeah, 1 water, 1 fire. Yeah, okay. So just Aqua Impact. And, oh, do we prize a Switch as well? Okay, that's good. Never mind. Yeah, I was going to say, I think we must have prized a Switch as well then, because I'm pretty sure we'd only had 3 in the discard. So even if Phione doesn't quite close it out for them, and we should be A-okay. Ends up being close, maybe closer than it should have been, but we'll get a win. Oh, the reset stamp. Never know what can happen off a stamp. We do have Dedenne left. We've got a Galar Mine. We've actually got Sonia, which can find us Dedenne, so the Sonias do become outs to Dedenne. There's a Sonia. So we can actually draw our entire deck if need be this coming turn. And we know we have Switch. We know we have a Galar Mine. So I think we're A-okay. Yep, they're just going to bring it up. Just hitting us doesn't really do anything, though. Because we just attack and knock it out, right? Five, yeah. Oh, there's the Phione. So we have to send this up. Because Metal Resistance will let us hang on. And they have to hope that this will be enough for them to close out the game. We were able to draw the Sonia. So Sonia comes in clutch and is going to be able to get us the victory. All we need to do here, Sonia for the Dedenne. Dedenne will draw us Galar Mine plus Switch. We got to give them the well played after that because that was a close one. Came down to the wire, but we're able to make it happen. Switch, Galar Mine, and Aqua Impact for a ton of damage. 340, enough to pick up the KO, even after Full Metal Wall, even if they had a Metal Frying Pan attached. And Milotic is able to take down these huge, high HP tag team Pokemon and VMAXs, as you can see in that game. We did 1,000 damage. That is nuts. So Milotic, big time MVP of that game. And that is going to do it here for the Milotic V. Let me know what you guys think, once again, down in the comments below. I had a ton of fun, like I said, building this list over on my stream. So if you're not following me over on Twitch, definitely make sure you do that. Link is in the description of all of my videos. We have a good time hanging out, making crazy decks like this. So definitely love hanging out with people over there. And hope to see you guys again soon. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to get out of here. And until next time, take care.